Hello Aditi, Devna, how are you? Hello Malyata. No problem, Malyata. Send me anytime when you're free. Okay? And yes, dear, I'm fine, I'm fine. So, able to see all of you? Able to see and able to hear me properly? I hope you can hear me. And okay, so let's start today's session. So today we will be making a very easy painting regarding the winter. So for that, let's take a sheet of paper and keep it in portrait mode. And I'm planning to make it like a window over here, a glass window, and a coffee mug here, and some pine trees outside, and some snowfalls. Okay, that's what we are planning to do today. So, for that, I want you to keep your paper in portrait mode, and maybe you can use a ruler. So, just leaving a little gap over here. Okay, leaving a little space here with your ruler. You can make one straight line, or maybe directly without using ruler also you can do just one horizontal line. Hello Shriya. Shriya. Hi Devjani, how are you dear? Hi Shivananda. How are you all after this? Okay, so what you have to do after this step is to keep your ruler or just make one purpose to, then you need to make one more. Okay, this is for the window pane, so just making one more here. Okay, so what's the first step? Just make one line, then two lines through the middle, and again after that we'll make one more rectangle box. Okay, one line here and another line here. Okay, and connect this together with another horizontal line. Okay. Hello Ansila. How are you? Let me know once you have finished drawing. And I'm erasing that vertical line from the top part. Okay, we don't need that. And even this also. Yeah, it's okay. Let it be here. Fine. Good. Okay. So this much we have completed. Have you all completed? Hello Shruti. How are you? Yes, Debjani. We are making windows and we will be keeping one coffee mug here, some nice snowfall outside, some pine trees on the edges, kind like that. Okay, so after this step, we can make a set of horizontal lines through the center as well. Okay, quite easy drawing, so make it very fast. Yes, okay. I hope all of you have done with the windows. Okay, so the window system. So basically this is a tabletop and this is the window. Okay, so now we will draw our coffee mug here, and this coffee mug you can place in the middle, you can place in the side, anywhere you like you can keep. Okay, a big coffee mug. And I think we don't need the ruler anymore, or maybe you can use it for again for the lines. Okay, so what you have to do is make a nice curvy line like this, as much as you want the size of the what we say, the coffee mug. Hello Prisha, which sheet is this? It is a normal drawing paper, dear. Since it is for painting, I used a 160 GSM sheet. That's why it looks that texture, you can see 160 GSM. Hello Ashutosh. Done. Okay, dear. Hello, Siri and Mansi. How are you? Okay, so after doing this big curve, you need to make another big curve connecting the edges of the first curve which you have drawn. Okay, so one curve here and another curve connecting these two together. And after that, again, maybe you can use a small ruler for drawing two vertical. Good, dear, thank you. All right, so again connecting these two together with another curvy line. So the cup is ready. So what I'm going to do is we'll erase whatever comes inside this teacup. Okay, so carefully just erase these two lines. And this horizontal line also. Okay, so the coffee cup is ready. Now we have to, no dear, it's an A5 sheet. Alright, so just making a handle, the handle of the coffee mug. So that also, if you have a lot of space here, you can do that here. If you have a lot of space here, you can do it here. Okay, either side is fine. So just make a nice curvy line like this. You can see it's not like a C shape. If you want, you can make it like a C shape also. So maybe you can start it from here and make it a little wider curve and make it slanting and connect to the cup. Hello Tanvi, how are you? No problem, dear. You can start from the beginning and do it properly, neatly. Okay, so let me continue. Now, same kind of curve and connect it to here like this. Okay, just like whatever we have done. And this tip also you can connect with a curve, and this tip also you can connect with another curve. You can start from the beginning, dear. Then we can move that red line to the beginning and start, dear. Sure, dear. You can Siri and Mansi, you can add 2 handles. Totally fine. And yes, of course, Prisha. Any GMSM, even a normal sheet also, totally fine. Of course, dear, any side you can make, or 2 cups you can make. Okay, now it's all up to you. You can add anything you want. So I'm erasing this line also inside this, and this line also. These 2 lines have been erased. And again here adding one more curve because it is for the tea or coffee. Okay, the coffee inside the coffee cup. Of course, dear, you can design the cup also. Okay, hope all of you have done until this step. So the next step is just adding some sugar cubes or something. So just make some lines like this, like shapes like this inside it, like a sugar cubes. Okay, and just add 2 lines also. That's it. Okay, so next is the last step. This time here you can add any design to your cup. You can write something on the cup. You can do it now or anything. Okay, on this side just making one slanting line and some strokes like this, making one more slanting line like this, like this. Give some rough lines and rough figure. Okay, one pine tree here. Yes, dear, please design the cup. And similarly, just on this side also, one slanting line and some scribble lines. All right, so just let me know if you have done until this step so we can move further to the next step. And it's quite easy painting, but it will look really nice. Then Sri Lakshmi, who is that? Siri and Mansi, right? Yes. Okay, dear. Yes, Siri and Mansi. Sorry, dear. Okay, so now let's start painting. So what we have to do is we have to decorate this. This is the part Next, after that, let's design the cup. After that, we can start painting. Okay, so those who are ready to paint, take your paint set and brushes and water and everything. And those who don't want to paint can also use your favorite materials also. Okay, like if you want to do some, what we say, oil pastels, you can do some crayons, you can do color pencils, you can do. Hello Krishna Vaishnavi, how are you? Yes, yes, dear. You can use the acrylic paint or watercolor or poster color. You can use. Okay, okay. I hope all of you are ready. And if you are using acrylic paint, just be. I hope you know how to use that properly. So no problem. So just be careful. Like first give the background shades and then only start with these things. Okay. So it's just like normal, but take care. Okay. So let me start with the light blue color. Okay, so what we are planning to do is we will be giving some very light blue shades on this background first, and after that some green shades for the trees, and then we will paint our window paints in brown shade and the table also some brown color, the coffee mug in with your favorite color, the coffee in dark brown or the coffee color coffee brown color, and the sugar cubes we will give some shades. And after that brush pens you can use, brush pens you can use, brush pens you can use. Okay, and once you finish everything you have to take your white paint to give some snow effect, some snows deposited here, some snows on the top of the pine trees, and also some fumes like the vapors of the coffee mug. Okay, this much is what we are planning to do. So let's start with the light blue. So all of you can take your light blue paint. If you have a palette with you or anything, just mix a little bit of blue with a lot of water or white or something. Like I'll show you how much, what dark shade of blue we need is like this much blue. I mean this much dark is enough. Okay, kind of very light blue like this. And be very carefully fill these areas outside the, so it's like a sky or just outside, and some very light, you don't need it too dark. Okay, I'm filling these two areas, and after that here also just make, it's okay if you overlap this window paints also. Why? Because anyway we are going to color it with some darker shades of brown, so it's totally fine. Yes, and make sure you're filling these areas also. Don't miss that area also, because you need to know that these areas also belongs to that sky. So wherever the sky it is, I'm using a poster color here actually, but I mixed it a lot of water. Like I added a lot of water to make this shade. It's a poster color, but so the sky is ready. Okay, then we Okay, like very light shade is what we need. So that's it. Okay, so after that I'm going to pick some dark green shade, okay, dark green color for the for filling that trees or pine trees. And if for this area also, if you have some olive greens or pine, not pine green, sap greens, olive greens, kind of greens, if you have kind of shades, if you have in your palettes, just use that also. Okay, and also while filling also, just be careful that like very carefully you need to do this part, and this part just give some strokes like this. Okay, and then fill it. Have you seen, like I have left some gap here, so do like that. If you didn't leave any gap also totally fine, and make sure you are not going to mix it with the blue color, so just start it only when it is completely dried. Okay, yes dear, of course you can use color pencil also. Okay, any material will be fine, any material you can do beautifully. Okay, just fill the pine trees completely, beautifully. Right side also, this one also, I mean left side also. Hopefully the blue color have been dried, then only start doing the green, okay, or else it will spread and you might need to do it again. And also if you didn't leave any gap between these two sections also totally fine. Okay, we can like this, if you didn't leave the space also totally fine, we can do some white paint over that. Okay, everything is okay. And if anybody have completed until this step, just let me know. Easy, right? Not that hard, I think. And are you able to follow properly? Let me know. Okay. Okay, so I hope you all have completed under this step. After doing with the green color, once you're done with the green colors, you can pick some brown shade. Okay, very nice brown shade you can take. Those who have completed this much can take some brown color, light brown or little dark brown, medium brown, up to you. Not dark brown anyway, light or mid brown is fine. And see, I'm going to fill this part first, the table, carefully. Okay, I have a little space here also, so I have to fill this part also with that brown color. So these kind of small areas you should not miss any time. Okay, when you are coloring, whenever you're coloring, just have a focus like what all things we are doing and which part, which color these gaps belongs to, kind of thoughts. So done it. Now all right, now done with the light brown. Now I'm going window pane. Okay, over here, here and all these area we can do it with a darker brown. Now this part need to be done very carefully, so just okay. And if you are using any other material also, try to follow the same colors like brown for the window panes and green, blue, okay, like that, whatever material you are using. And finally, this area also we have to fill with the brown color. Very carefully make sure this green and blues are completely dried up, then only go with this, and also very focused and fill this area. Anybody completed this much? Done. Okay, dear. Give me 1 minute. I'll just finish it and we'll go for the. And those who have completed this much, maybe can start with your coffee cup. Coffee mug can be filled with your favorite color. This much part is completed. Let's go for filling the coffee mug. Okay, now the coffee mug is your choice. Those who want it with any other shade, you can pick your favorite shade for filling. Any color is fine, but try not to use brown again and not to use blue. I mean, a darker blue will be fine, and not green, the same shade of green. Okay, so apart from that, I'm going to pick some red color and going to fill the mug. You can give any different color for the mug and different color for the handle, like 2 different colors you can give, or like as you have added some designs, if you have added, you can design, I mean that design part you can give some different colors. All that things you know how to do, so I'm not talking much about it, but you can do. And carefully fill the colors without going out. Okay, so let's fill the handle also carefully. And the same color or little light, maybe not too much red. Little light shade can be given here in this gap, or the same shade also totally fine. Okay, so yes, almost done. Now just let me try to cover that marks of our window pane which I tried to erase. It doesn't work much. So yes. Now what else? Now we need some very dark brown color for filling the coffee, and also let's give some slight shadings also with a dark brown shade. Hello Divyashri, how are you dear? Okay, so I'm taking little dark brown color and my brown is spreading, so be very careful, let it not spread. So just wait for the red to dry completely and then you start. Okay, so the coffee, I was in the shopping. Okay dear, no problem. And don't forget to send me. Okay, so giving some shadings here and here with the dark brown and also some shadow right below the cup also. Okay, these are optional dears. If you don't want to give some shadow like this, totally fine, you can leave this step. Okay, because sometimes the shading become wrong as well, so it's better if you don't do also totally fine. Okay, like some shades. Yes, so our painting is almost done. Okay, why sorry dear, no problem in that. No worries, our session will be here only, so no need to be sorry for such things. Okay dears, I hope all of you have completed until this step. Now one main step, we have to add all the white or snow to make the winter properly. Okay, now it's a normal piece of art, now we have to make it into a winter special art, so we have to add a lot of white things over here. So I'm just giving some gray shades for our sugar cube, that is also optional. And just make sure there is no white spaces anywhere. Now we have completely filled the paint, so if any area is much white spaces in the edges or anywhere, just try to fill it completely, make it beautiful. Thank you dear Divyashri. Okay, so that's it, our mm, our picture is almost completed. Now the snow and fume, I mean vapors and everything we have to do. So now I'm taking a white color paint. This paint, if you are using watercolor, you need to take it very poster colors. Okay, better with any of these things. So I'm taking a white color poster paint and it's very thick. So I'm not going to add any water to this. Directly I'm taking, and first set of snow we have to add over here. Okay, on the corners of this window here. It's like some snow fell down and some snowflakes are settled here, like that feeling. Okay, and similarly another one set on this corner also. Okay, again some on the top of the tree. Again, if you don't want to use this paint, you can also use your correction pen, which is really nice. Okay, like this you can give some shades of white snowflakes on the top of the trees. Not on the top, that part of the tree. Okay, simply just no need to have a crow's look or anything. Simply add some random snowflakes, because snowflakes can be anywhere on the tree, not just over here only. Okay, it can be deposited anywhere. So simply add some white paint over here, somewhere here, like that. Okay, there's no particular space for that. But make sure not inside the room. It's all outside the room only. Hello, dear. All right. So like this much we have completed. Of course, dear, you can use color pencil or any material which you are comfortable can be used for this. Totally up to you. Okay, so finally, again taking some white paste to make some vapors, and this should start from the teacup. Okay, like this. Okay, like this you can draw some vapors. Any material is fine, any colors are fine, totally up to you. Just make it beautiful the way you can. Okay, some wavy lines for the fumes, like random fumes, vapors you can draw from the coffee mug. Very hot coffee for the winter. And finally, with the same thing, you can add some snowflakes also on the top. And for me, I feel like it's better to do with the correction pen. Okay, so I'm doing that with correction pen. Okay, so I'm just giving some dots, and while giving these dots, make sure you're not going to put any dots inside this section. Okay, only on this blue area, because it's the inside room and that is outside room, so the snowflakes definitely comes outside room only. So you can put it on the trees, sky, but not inside the window panes or anywhere. Okay, it's too light for you to see, but it's there. All right. Okay, and finally, if you want to do some snowflakes design also, you can do it on the glass. Okay, or coffee cup, but I'll write If it is completely dry, I will write hello winter. Okay, and I'll put some dots on the cup. That's it, our picture is completed. So those who have completed can, yes, dear, you can write anything, you can design the cup, you can draw anything, draw any pattern, write any quote or anything, your name, whatever you like, you can do. And that's it. Thank you, dear. So I hope you all have enjoyed it and done it so well. So I'll after the session I'll be waiting to receive your pictures. So I hope you all will send it away to me just after the session. Okay, so again, uh, again, thanks babies. Again, once you finish it, if you feel like adding something else to the picture, you always do it yourself, like add more and more steps and make it more creative, and just do whatever you want in your pictures and do send me. Okay, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the drawing and made it so well and enjoying the season also. Winter is nice. That's it. So take care. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, dears. Take care then. Bye. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe also. Okay. Take care, and like this, in between, we'll meet you in live, or I will upload the video. Somehow our sessions will continue. Okay.